Yeah, let's go. Let's go! Why am I so excited? I need to stop. Hi guys!
Welcome back to our channel.
Welcome back to our webcast.
Welcome back to our webcast.
What it do, what it does.
So, or not what it does.
No, what it do, what it like. That was like what it do, what it does.
What it
Amma?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Even you guys are like, what?
forgive me, guys. Custodians. Of
Even Taj is looking
slang.
at you like, what are you saying, bro?
Custodians of slang. I'm sorry. So today we're gonna be talking about something interesting.
We always talk about interesting things.
Yeah.
Yes,
I think so.
but today is like epitome of interesting. So basically 2020 through 2030, this new decade that we've started, for us especially, is gonna be lit. Changes are coming, new things are coming for us, and we're excited pretty much. Our friends are gonna start getting married, wink wink.
Wink,
Our
wink,
friends are gonna start getting kids, wink wink. Shout out to Sandra and Lina and Val who are not here,
Who are going to
but
get babies.
who are going to get babies and get married and
We all know who's getting married first, by the way.
Yeah, so we're excited and we're ready for that.
We give up. Tuna give up. Mwaka ya kesho wewe endelea kupokea, sisi tumeokopa.
And because of that, we're anticipating to be parents soon. Not all of us want to be parents, but we're gonna be parent adjacent.
True.
Because you know, if our friends are
Yeah,
those
yeah.
are parents,
Okay.
and
Like
we just
already all of us are like parents.
yeah. And we just wanted to like talk about how excited we are for parenthood and the things that we are ready to do for our kids that were not done for us, or like were done for us but we would like
Want
to
to
do
do
them
better.
differently.
How to do it differently.
Yeah, so basically that's the discussion for today. Stay tuned.
Start.
Wow, I can't wait to read bedtime stories to my kids.
Oh,
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it'll help with a lot of
Bonding.
bonding
Grammar.
and grammar and even like trying to form a lot of their creativity, because obviously I won't read just the normal like Cinderella stories. I'll try and read other things that I feel like would pique their interests. And I kind of like inform them to be interested in certain things that I think would be good for them.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
I've actually never had someone read me a bedtime story. So,
Me too. So I can't wait.
Yeah, so I also I find it so cute.
Really?
And
For
even
real?
tell me random stories.
Oh,
Walai,
that's so
up at the front, our folks are just like,
Like- Good night. Lala salama
Lala
bye.
salama, bye.
Well.
Tuonane asubuhi.
Yeah, so that's something you would do differently.
Yeah.
Tash. You actually Tash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm a mom.
Mhm.
My baby is 7 months old.
Oh.
And for me, the thing that I had so many dreams of, for me, being a parent used to seem like a definite goal of mine, but a distant reality. Like I didn't think, when I thought about it, was like, you know, those things for when this happens, I'm going to do this and this and this. I didn't think it's going to come at me as soon as it did.
Yeah.
But so when it did, a lot of things became real for me, and one of those things is engaging your child. Like personally for me, I take it very seriously, or at least I try to be very aware and intentional with engaging my child. So not necessarily just watching his every move or trying to be, but rather having conversation with him, allowing him to do what he's doing, but to seek, like for preempting him to speak to me, for example, such kind of things. Because what I realized is that's how you build conversation, even when you're older with your kids. Like that's how your kids will feel like my parent is someone who I can
Okay.
Yeah, see, he talk anyway. So yeah, that's how your kid feels like they can come to you and talk about anything. Because that now for me is now what I would want to do differently. I would want to have a relationship with my child that is
like
not
a
necessarily a
friendship.
friendship, because it can't be a friendship
only.
But it can't be a friendship only.
Because you're also
but
the parent.
because I'm their parent.
Yeah.
There'll be things that of course are boundaries for him and for me. But I'd like for him to be able to come to me whenever he feels like he wants to come to me.
Yeah.
For me, I think if people who know me, or I get this a lot, that I'm childish. In maybe not in a bad way, but
childlike.
Yeah, maybe not childish, but childlike. Yeah, I like doing children stuff, like coloring and bouncy castles. Oh my goodness, I love all those things. So I can't wait to finally have an excuse to do them.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm going to take my parenting very seriously, to do
Like
childish
play
stuff
with them.
Yeah, play with them. I want
Yeah.
to play with them so much, and I guess that's why I really want to get kids when I'm not too old, so that I can have
You have that
enough energy to
and time.
not really
time, but like energy.
Time would probably not be there.
You'd
to be
always
honest.
make time if you can,
Yeah,
regardless.
yeah, and to just to play with them and do. I want to buy them all the toys in this world and take them on extreme activities. I just want to have so much fun with my kids, so much fun. And maybe that's not something that my parents did different. I feel like my parents also really tried to have a lot of fun with me, and I was a child. I was the only child for
a
long time. So I got that a lot, and I it's something I'd also want to show to my kids. Maybe another thing is, like Tasha has said, I want to build them into the most emotionally intelligent people. I'd want to have conversations with them. It wouldn't, so that it sounds like, yes, I'm lecturing you, but
we're having a conversation.
It's a conversation.
Yeah.
So why did you do this? And
why did you think it was okay?
Why did you think it was okay to do it? This is not how you talk to them. And another thing is, I don't like how sometimes, because you're a parent, you have that sense of ownership over your child. That's nini for. I gave birth to you. They will do what I want.
Nipeleke mali unataka. Sitashika simu yako.
Ni mimi nimekubaya kila kitu.
Or even that thing for everything. It's like you're the oracle
Yeah.
of all truth and knowledge and period.
Yeah. I can't wait to let my kids tell me things.
Teach me.
Yeah,
Teach
because
me
I feel like
stuff.
at that point they'll know a bit more better in some things than
I do. And I'd like to be able to just have conversations, so that even when they do something wrong, we're talking about it from an emotionally intelligent point of view. You get? It's not that are you fearing me or I'm lecturing you? There's sometimes that you'll hear a parent talk to a child, and they wouldn't talk like that to their friends. So if you can't talk like that to your friend, why are you talking like that to your child? Why do you feel like it's okay to tell your child shut up and you wouldn't tell your friend shut up? So just that whole, just be kinder and
Be
at the end of the day, bottom line, emotional intelligence.
Yeah.
For me, one thing I'd do differently, obviously, and I know my parents did the best, and they still do the best that they can still, but one thing I'd want to do differently with my children, or my child, I don't know, is I wouldn't want to make them feel like they were, like, I've made too many sacrifices for them.
Wow. Yeah.
Like, it's like, I had to give up this and this and this so you can have this and this and this. I wouldn't want to do that. I want them to feel like when they come home, I want them to feel like they're home.
Yeah.
They belong.
They belong there.
They
Exactly.
deserve the things
And
that
they exactly.
Yeah.
It's not. It's.
And
I wouldn't
not
want
a
them to feel
favor
like
or
it's
like-
a privilege.
Yeah.
Or okay.
Or
Okay.
they're
Yeah. I think.
entitled
Or they're
Yeah.
like entitled to. I'd want them to feel like.
You're a child.
You're a child.
Like
You got this and this because you deserve to get this and this and this because you're a child. I'm your parent. I'm supposed to provide for you. These things I'm supposed to make your home a safe space. So that's one thing I'd want to instill.
wow, same.
In them. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
then you guys, don't you think that in reality parenting actually is a sacrifice?
Well, it's
not because you ended
because
up
this
being a
person
child.
didn't choose to come
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, I mean they didn't choose to come here. Yes, you're the one who brought them here. Yada,
And
yada, yada.
no, you
all
have
that.
a
But at the
responsibility.
and
The things
yes,
you're
I'm
doing
not
for
denying
them
all
are
that.
your
That yes,
responsibility.
it's
Yeah.
your responsibility and all that. But at the end of the day, you still have to make sacrifices.
I don't think
That's true. You have to make.
You do.
I think
but
the line.
I wouldn't necessarily project
exactly.
it.
I
on
wouldn't.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
You get
that's
what I'm
my
saying?
choice.
Yeah.
It's on me.
That's what I had to
It's
say.
not
That
on
yes,
them.
it's a sacrifice,
Yeah.
but then they don't need to know that.
That's
not
on you.
even that.
That's on you.
It's not even. You're not even meant
Even
to think
for
of
you,
it
when
like
you
that.
start to get
Babe,
when you get a child, you shouldn't feel like,
Yeah.
oh my god, now I have to sacrifice this. I have to
Yeah.
do this and this and this.
Yeah,
you
it's
got
like
the
this
child.
is for my child.
Yeah, you have a greater responsibility to this
Yeah.
child than they ever had
Exactly.
to do when
Yeah.
whatever, at whatever age,
Yeah.
whether they're
Exactly.
1 month or 20 years. They
Yeah.
you have a greater responsibility to them.
Yeah. Their
So when you
responsibility is-
separate the fact that, like, I feel like it's okay to feel like maybe you will sacrifice your salary your time
salary.
or like to do this for them, but then it should never be because you shouldn't feel like you're sacrificing.
See.
You're like giving them the best that you can. I feel like
Because
the
this
whole
human being is part, like,
It's you.
Yeah.
it's you.
It's you.
It's literally a mini you.
And what would they?
I
What
don't
would they
believe
do?
in that either.
Okay. What
No,
would they
as
do?
in, they're part of
That's
you.
true.
They depend on you.
Yeah.
Not that they're a part, like mini you, because
But they're a part of
That's
you.
you.
they're a
projecting
part of
what you
you,
want to.
but when you start to think about it like they're a part of you,
You
or like
you
an
start being
extension of you,
controlling.
start being like, you start projecting your fears or your insecurities to them. They depend on you for guidance, for provision, for protection.
But you see,
and
I think the
everything.
point that Washuka is saying when she says they're you
Yeah.
is the part of is
Your
when you
blood.
come on this earth. The reason why you care about yourself is like the love you give. You can never love any other person
More
if
than
you
you.
don't feel that way towards yourself.
Okay, yeah, that's
so
true. That's
if you look at your child as
Yeah.
part of you, there's no way you can ever feel like you're sacrificing
Exactly,
or
Because
like
they're actually part of you.
because they're
Because
actually like part of
you.
you.
That's exactly
That's
what
your
I
choice.
meant.
Yeah, that's true. That's
yeah.
true.
So that's one thing I would do different. Yeah.
That's very
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
powerful.
Yeah.
Okay, so for me, another thing I can't wait to do is teach my kids. You know, like the things that you were taught, how to do this, how to carry yourself in this situation. I can't wait to do that with my kids.
Yeah.
Because I feel like and the reason a way that I'm hoping to do is by carving out time
Yeah.
outside of myself and my activities and my whole world, because
Yeah.
my world is gonna be separate from my kids' world, but I'd want to like make sure that I carve out time so that I'm with them more in certain levels of their life. For me to be levels, like at this age I'll take time off work and do this, then I'll go back to work. Then at this age I'm gonna take time off work and be part of their world and their reality in such a way that I can impart the things that I know, the things that I learned from my mom and the things that I learned from myself to them, so that even them they can learn from me, but also give them room to learn create their own like
Reality.
perceptions of things and their own reality and their own truths and their own, you know, like the whole thing.
Shule mimi jana nikaenda shule. Sasa nimetoka shule. Vile tulikuwa basi kakuja ikatuchukua. Alafu mimi mambo ya shule akili yangu imenijaa. Mambo ya shule akili yangu
Put in the work.
We will.
I think that's the most important thing, to
Yes.
put in the work into parenting, because it's like, as opposed to just leaving your kid anakuongelesha, you're just on the phone.
Yeah.
At whatever
that's
age,
another
it's still
thing by the way that I feel like will be really challenging.
yeah.
Parenting in our era
Mm-hmm.
is going to be really challenging because as much as for a part of our lives, yes, we've grown up in the digital age.
Yeah.
But like
We
the
also
formative,
grew up
yeah,
without the digital.
yeah, like from 0 until maybe even 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually 10 was
Yeah.
2006.
Yeah.
That was digital. That was a digital free era.
Yeah.
Then we lived like another 4 years before Facebook came around.
Yeah.
So imagine this child from the time they're 3, they know Snapchat.
Yeah. You guys, can you like imagine that when we were in like primary school, early high school, our folks were so upset with us because we were always on our phones.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Good. Oh.
Now
it's-
our folks are always on their phones, because that time even then the phones were coming out, Facebook was coming out, but
It was new
to them, like a lot of them didn't buy smartphones. Now all of our folks have smartphones, and for some reason they're
Facts.
always on their phones.
And especially WhatsApp.
Sending
Because
rumors.
sending each other videos.
Videos and
Hey,
rumors
and now
they
and
get it.
stuff.
Yeah.
They're not
Yeah.
even necessarily on Facebook. Some don't get it. They're still like, you're on your phone and you're like,
they that's why
Also
they're on
on
their
your
phones
phone.
now. Yeah. No, they get the fun of having a phone is.
Yeah, like
they
the
but
fast,
they don't
fast.
admit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They don't
So
have
would you
Yeah,
start
maybe
for your
they
child
don't
an Instagram account?
No.
That's something
Wow.
you decide for yourself.
For yourself,
man.
yeah.
Me,
Not
I feel
starting
do
to
what you want.
Do
to
what you
do.
want. But personally,
Yeah,
because
nah, for me,
I would
you
like
do,
to ask
yeah.
them for permission.
But then the thing is,
I'll
I
post
would-
you on my page. 'cause
Yeah,
you're a child, but
yeah.
I'm not starting an account for you.
And then you run it and you commenting.
Yeah.
Like I feel like
Yeah.
if I open an Instagram page for my child, not necessarily for, I wouldn't be posting captions that
Mommy,
mommy
I
is
love
so
my-
mommy is so good to me. I love mommy and daddy so much. Not
It could
necessarily
be like an album.
like a
Yeah.
portfolio,
Yeah.
exactly, like an
Oh.
album, just that picture.
for them to
That's fine,
like
yeah.
that's fine.
And you
but
can
not
keep
kind
it
of like
private
just
even.
love hearts.
At the end of
I
the
could
day,
keep
do
it-
whatever
I
you
could
want.
keep it private
Yeah.
with 0 followers.
But I wouldn't put
The decision is on
captions
you.
acting like
That
I'm
you're
the
talking
acting
to-
like
it's
the
the
baby
baby
is the one who's
talking.
talking.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
because things are different, you also have to remember that things are different. For you have a photo album with all your baby pictures.
Yeah.
Now it's like very rare for
A lot
you
of
to go
time
and
people
print
take
pictures.
electronic.
Yeah, so you can do it the way it fits for you.
Yeah.
If you wanna caption things for your baby, that's good. Do it if you want to do it.
Yeah.
So
Something I'm looking forward to or I enjoy is like dressing a child.
Yeah.
It's like a real life doll. It's so much fun.
And like similar outfits.
I walk
yes.
around and I can go to a store or to toy and I'm not looking at outfits for myself.
Yes,
at
it's for
all.
you,
Like,
baby.
it's like, wow, you'd look nice in that. Wow,
Yeah.
I love that. It's
Wow.
a good experience.
No, there's some people wananiita ring, wananiona that I am young, hear us. But to the law, I'm not young.
One more thing that I'd want to do differently is if I really want to homeschool my child, but then if I'm not in the position to, I'm actually like for real, I'm actually an early childhood teacher.
Yeah.
But then if I'm not in the position to homeschool my child, when I want to be the one to take them to school.
Yeah.
I don't want the school bus to come to you at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
No. I want to get a school that's near, and I
Same.
want to,
Oh my God.
if I'm gonna be walking with them, if I'm gonna be driving them when I'm on
Whatever
my way
it
to
is,
work,
yeah.
whatever it is, I want to be the one to drop my child to school. So that
so that you
be
don't leave that responsibility
to someone else. I want to be the
Yeah.
one to do it. So if they have something they want to talk to me about in the car
Yes. They
that
can do.
that they didn't get to do last night because maybe I came home late or
Yeah.
something,
Yeah.
that would be like
Good
a
time.
Yeah.
good time
Yeah.
to bond.
Yeah.
And
Subconsciously the funny
Yeah.
thing is kids know, like when you've like given that responsibility
to someone else. Yeah.
so they start to get
Distant.
coping mechanisms for that.
Yeah.
So as early as 6 or as early as 4 years old,
Yeah.
a kid knows that mommy is too busy, mommy is too da da da.
Yeah.
Or like mummies, sometimes you'll find yourself, sometimes there are situations where the kid knows that the mom is so troubled, they try to be there for the mom. Have you ever seen situations
Yeah.
where the child is the one who's there for their parents?
Right, like the
Yeah.
child is a caregiver.
Yeah. And it can start from even when a kid is very
Young,
young. Kids are very intuitive. Babies are intuitive. So you need to be careful so that you are able to handle, like, you can parent your child with care.
I think parenting in general is all about being in you have to be in a positive space.
You have to be healthy mentally.
You know, even how pregnant women are usually told that you have to be in a positive space, because if you're feeling sad, your baby
Your baby
can
will
feel it.
Yeah.
So you need to be in a positive space, and then you should be in a positive space so that you also provide a safe space for your child vent to you.
Yeah.
For the one thing that I really want to provide for my child is a safe space for them to talk to me about anything.
I think
anything in particular.
No judgment, no
judgment, no nothing. It's a safe space.
I think we can all agree that's like the
core,
bottom line
yeah.
of what we want to change.
Pretty
with our
much being
children.
present.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being present
and creating a safe
and
space.
creating a safe space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another thing I'm looking forward to is maintaining my individuality in
Yes.
as a parent.
Yep.
Because I don't want for my child to grow up and not
Know who you
my
are.
parents' identity.
Yeah.
I want my child to learn first and foremost that my mom may not have been perfect and she may not have done the right things at the right time, but this is what she stood for.
Yeah.
This is who she is, and that way your child can learn for themselves what's good and bad.
But
Yeah.
I don't want to be the oracle of all truth. I want my child to be able to think for himself.
Yep.
And I think a good place for it to be is for it to start is from me being authentically myself.
Yeah.
So I'd never want to lose my identity. I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to maintaining that balance.
Yeah. Doing the things you still like to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching this video. If you've gotten to the end of the video, thank you so much. If you hadn't subscribed at the beginning, you could subscribe now. And you could tell us in the comments what you're looking forward to in your parenting. Otherwise, until next time, bye.